You see, if you are traveling this period, or you know of anybody that is traveling, especially from Europe, from US, from Australia, from Canada, from the UK to any part of Africa, you must stay and watch this video to the end. Pay attention to every details in this video. As you are aware, today there was a report that our very own Anthony Joshua, the boxer, the two-time heavyweight champion of the world, was involved in a ghastly motor accident somewhere in Ogun State between Lagos and Ibadan Expressway, and the accident has been reported to have claimed 2 lives. And luckily, Anthony Joshua has survived the experience. He sustained some minor injuries, and he has been taken to the nearby clinic to stabilize him and to do a follow-up treatment for him. Yeah, we thank God for his life, but 2 lives were lost, so that makes this a very bad story. Okay, so what this video is about, we are trying to draw your attention to in this video, is to note that driving in Nigeria is not the same thing as driving abroad. Driving in Europe, driving in US, driving in UK is not the same thing as driving in Nigeria. You must bear that in your mind as you go back home this period, especially those of you that are going for a dirty December. One of the greatest risks is assuming that everyone on the road is trained or sane, or as if they are careful. Don't assume that everybody is careful. Don't assume that everybody's head is correct. And don't assume that everybody is willing to obey traffic rules. Sadly, that is not always the case. Some drivers ignore traffic laws. They don't even mind the part. Many vehicles are poorly maintained. There's no MOT that is followed judiciously most time in most African countries. Nobody is going to stop you when you are driving a car that is not roadworthy. No annual MOT that you must do. So you must bear all these things at the back of your mind, that driving in Nigeria or in any part of Africa, let me say in most part of Africa, is not the same as driving in Europe where you are coming from. You know, our roads are often disorganized, rough, and you cannot predict where you will meet pothole. You cannot predict what you will meet on the road. On Nigerian road, you may meet driver who speed carelessly. Overspeeding does not mean anything to them. They can ignore lane and drive on opposite direction. You know what I'm talking about. They can drive against the traffic. They can force their way through traffic. Nobody is even patient for anybody. Some trucks and commercial vehicles may be overloaded. Especially this period that they're trying to meet up 1 or 2 targets. Road signs, markings, and street lights may be missing in most places. Or if they are even there, say they are old or tattered. Some road signs you cannot see them again. Bush has taken over. Pothole and sudden obstacle can appear without warning. Pedestrians, motorbike, keke napep, and even animal can suddenly cross the road. Like Fulani herdsmen, they can just decide to enter the road with their cows. Hola. So many dangers using Nigerian road. Emergency response may also take time to come. If there's an accident or anything, to get emergency service may take forever or may never come. In fact, most emergency that you will see, they are the people that will come to see what they can get from accident scene, not to rescue the victim. Like the case of Joshua today, we saw it. Even when they have put him in a vehicle, some of those guys that want to rush him to where he can get stability, they were busy looking for what I don't know. So most time, some of those security operatives, which I'm aware of, they go to those accident scene to see what they can get. Not even when it's time involve a high-profile person like Anthony Joshua. People will be scouting for gold, for wristwatch, for dollars, or for pounds in such accident. And when they come, they don't come with any equipment to give first aid. So that will tell you what their mission is in those scene. So emergency service may not come. So that is why we have to really be careful. Many drivers have little or no formal road safety training. They don't have road safety training. Everybody can drive. Once you can move a car, you are a driver. Then you can start driving and going everywhere. Now, another thing is impatience or anger on the road. Is silently very common. The anger situation, many persons are going through a lot. If you ask them, they are going through a lot. So people are not in their right senses. So you need patience to be able to navigate. So even if you are a perfect driver in Europe, in US, in other countries that you are located, other people that are using the road may not be. So you might have gotten all your certifications as a driver, but other persons that are sharing the road with may not be as you think. So many persons, once they can move a car, they are now a driver. So we need to really be careful. So if you must drive in Nigeria, please be extremely careful. Assume that any driver around you can make a wrong move at any point in time. You must drive slowly, you must drive calmly, and sometimes defensively. Avoid driving at night if you can. If you can avoid, because you cannot predict the road. You can also know where there is a dangerous pothole. So driving at night, you can just rush into a dangerous pothole that can cause so many things. So if you can avoid driving at night, please avoid it. You must keep a good distance between yourself and other vehicles. When you are using the road, maintain reasonable distance. Do not argue on the road or try to prove a point. Don't prove a point. Don't go and be proving right. You have right of way. That is one thing that I fear most. Because where people can drive against the traffic and now you want to say you are on the right lane, it is dangerous. So don't go and be forming one right. Don't go and be claiming one, I'm on my right, I'm on the right lane. I midday, I'm on my traffic this thing. Is the one. Don't go and do that though. Your life is worth far more. So don't go and argue with anybody on the road. Don't go and prove one point, say that you get right of way. No, there's nothing right. See, that is one thing. There's nothing like right of way in most area in Nigeria. Now who first come, now they this thing. For most times, the fact that you first come safe does not mean that you have the right of way. So it's who rush past, who felt he has small target to meet that want to claim the right of way. So you that is coming from a sane environment where everybody obey traffic rule, you don't go and drive that kind of thing with them as if everybody obey that. You have no. Don't go and claim rights. You see? So if you are tired and you feel stressed, or you just newly arrive from abroad, or you don't even know the road, because some of the road that you think you know before have changed. Some of those good road that you think was good road before, some of them they are very bad now. So if you feel that is your situation, it may be safer to look for a trained driver in the local environment that will drive you around instead of you driving on your own. and always make sure